Hello and welcome to Pilgrims to the Premier League, episode 67, a Football Manager 2021 series here on Boston United FM. We took over Boston United in National League North with the solitary aim of reaching the top level. This is now season 13 and we're in the Premier League. 5 promotions, all of which earned by winning the league. Since rising to the top tier, we have improved every year, from 14th in our first season to a 4th place finish last, culminating in Champions League football. We won the FA Cup in only our second ever top flight campaign, but lost out in the Europa League final in 2031. After securing our first silverware of the season in the last episode against Tottenham Hotspur in the EFL Cup final, we then beat them twice more before the week was over. In fact, we've won every game since the win at Wembley, leading us to today's trip to Barcelona in the Champions League first knockout round. The first leg, in Boston, finished 0-0. We have finally reached top spot in the Premier League after we beat Wolves last weekend. We still have a game in hand over Arsenal, who are level on points with us. We actually face Arsenal away on the final day of the season. Jan Pelican is still missing after his injury in the last episode, and unfortunately winger Francisco Conceição, scorer of the incredible hat-trick in the EFL Cup final, is out for the season with a torn hamstring. We do pick a first-choice defence in front of goalkeeper Leif Harjoen, with Sebastian Brandt partnering Ulysses in the middle. Isaac Simmons and Wenderson are our fullbacks, although the latter is not quite fully fit. Riyad Abdullawi is on the bench to cover him. Declan Rice plays in defensive midfield, and with us also without Kolio Diankov, Roy Locke plays alongside January signing Hugo Barros. Ricardo Campos comes in for Conceição on the right, with Aminu Osigui on the left. Milorad Nikolic leads the line. Leading scorer Ademipo Odebeko is on the bench, and he's scored 23 Premier League goals so far this season. With it being 0-0 from the home leg, we know that any victory or a score draw sends us through to the quarter-finals. It was very disappointing after the first leg to not get any kind of lead. Barcelona didn't actually have a shot on target. We pretty much dominated from start to finish, but just couldn't find that goal. Let's pump these players up. We've been on a good run lately, so go out there and impress me. If we get a goal, especially in the first half, I can see us being hot favourites to go through, despite it being Barcelona. Apparently we're both in good form. We're in excellent form at the moment. And we have done very well to reach the knockout stages. When the group was drawn, we were aiming for third place, to be honest. But as it stands, I think we can get past Barcelona and into the quarterfinals. Barcelona, they're going for a 4-3-3. They're matching up with us. But we're in the Camp Nou. It's a big ground, but we're ready to kick off. We get a free kick in the centre circle. Here's Campos. He's cut inside. Out wide to Osigui. What can he do with it? Gives it to Locke. Back to Osigui. On the edge of the air is Rice. Through ball for Osigui. He's put it in the net, but I think it's going to be disallowed for offside. Indeed, it's chalked off. That would have been the perfect start. Throw in deep in their own half for Barcelona. Passing the ball around nicely. There's a ball forward, but Ulysses cuts it out. There's Declan Rice. Tries to find Osigui on the left-hand side, but it's cut out. Serrero now coming forward for Barcelona, but he loses out, and then we do give the ball back to them. Mariba's out on the left-hand side. Back to his fullback. Here's Mason Mount in the midfield for Barcelona. They get the cross in, And they've scored. Talus Magno has managed to sneak one in just inside the post. Quadrat on the left-hand side gives it to Mount. He finds Mariba. He gets to the byline, crosses it. It's a good header, but it wasn't that powerful. But it was enough to beat Harjoen. And at half-time, Barcelona do lead by a goal to nil. Bit disappointing to concede from a cross like that. We almost got off to the perfect start with Osigui netting, but it did look like on the replay that we had about 5 players offside. I think we've got to tell the players that that wasn't a good half. We only had the one shot, I think. I think we need to tell them to do better in the second half. Throw in with Simmons on the left-hand side. Osigui gets the header on, and there's Roy Locke. In at the near post, he puts it past the Barcelona keeper. We've drawn level on the night, but we are ahead on away goals. It's a good header from the throw by Osigui, and Locke is there in the right place at the right time. Now Barcelona with a throw of their own. Brandt gets his header on it, clears it to Tonali. Barcelona now have the ball at the back, but forward now with Quadrat, and there's Mariba. He shoots, but Harjoen gets his body behind it. Barcelona coming forward yet again. Quadrat with the throw. We get the ball clear, but only as far as Ruben. There's Serrano for Barcelona. He's through to Mendes. He's through on goal. Gets a shot away. But Simmons gets a block in. It's a corner to Barcelona. 10 minutes to go. Comes in, goes far post, but we managed to clear it. Good tackle there by Odubeko, the striker who's just come off the bench. Another throw in from Simmons. He goes a little bit shorter this time to Declan Rice. Simmons gets it back again. Goes to the byline. Can he get his cross in? No. Mendes tackles him. Now Barcelona on the counter-attack with Morrow. What can they do? The ball's gone through and there's Serrano. He's put the ball in. And he's put Barcelona 2-1 up. We need a goal. There's only 4 minutes to go. Devastating counter-attack from Barcelona. A nice little through ball for Serrano. And he just taps it into the empty net. Past Harjoen. And that is a disappointing end to our Champions League hopes for this season. It's our first ever Champions League campaign. We got through to the knockout stages, but we did go out at the first hurdle. I wasn't happy with what we did in that second half. I'm going to point my finger. Because over the 180 minutes, I thought we did more than enough to win the tie. Fairly pleased with the performances over the 2 legs, but disappointed to go out. It does show the progress of the club that we've gone to Barcelona, we've come to the Camp Nou, we've lost by 2-1, and we're disappointed. We get over £8 million for playing in the first knockout round, but it's no consolation. We'd rather be in the quarter-finals. As always, Osigui, he needs a bit of a rest. He's very much an important part of the squad at the moment, though, with Conceição being missing. But it does mean the maximum we can win this year is a domestic treble. We've already secured the EFL Cup. We're still in the FA Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. We've got an away game against Championship side Nottingham Forest coming up next, which we should be hot favourites for. And then we've got a good chance in the Premier League. It's mainly going to be us against Arsenal in terms of winning the title. And of course, we've got that last day potential decider against the Gunners. But if you've enjoyed the content of this episode, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.